Another thing I want to talk to you about is, obviously, everyone's talking to you about Vasyl Lomachenko at the moment. He recently said that he never requested to become the WBC franchise or have the WBC franchise title. What did you make of this sort of misunderstanding of some sort with Mauricio and him?
Well, he said that he didn't, request for it to happen, but what he did say is that he vacated. So, now the world can stop what they're saying, franchise, whatever. He vacated. I was interim champion. If there was no franchise title, he still vacated. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to hear that. And for two, nobody forced him to go to Cancun. Mm-hmm. I don't think Bob Arum said, "Hey, Loma, get on the plane. You have to." He was there for 3 days. Mm-hmm. How he knew what was going to happen. I knew what was going to happen before it happened. So, it's if he may not. Himself said, I want the franchise title, but his team did.
Mm-hmm. What did you make of it?
He seemed happy.
How did you feel when he sort of downplayed the fact that you are now the champion due to that?
He vacated. At the end of the day, he vacated. I was his mandatory. He could have kept the belt and fought me.
He's now saying that he's willing to fight you at any point.
Well, why didn't he keep the belt then? He could have kept the belt and fought me. That makes no sense. He has to make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. He could have, like we have to read between the lines, or we can't be crazy and just believe anything that he says. Now, so he said that he'll fight me at any time. Well, why did you vacate? You didn't have to vacate. Nobody forced you to vacate. You could have kept the belt. I was your mandatory. We could have made a fight happen.
Right.
Shout out to MJP and Behind the Glove for that footage. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's December, so season's beatings to all my hard hitters out there. This is KTFO Info, just in case you didn't know. I'm Chuck P. C-Ville's finest, and we going live. So let's start round 5. So you just heard that piece from Devin the Dream Haney putting Loma on blast about ducking his ass. Loma then fired back at Devin by saying, "Listen, motherfucker. I'm going to need you to stop putting it out there that I'm ducking your ass. I didn't ask for a motherfucking thing. My team did though, however, and I was all with the shit, so you deal with it. I'm Vasily No Man Chinko, as you like to call me. Meaning I don't want no smoke with any man that's going to put this man, Loma, in a coma." Well, Vasily, I really appreciate your honesty. I'm pretty sure all the residents of the Ville and all the official hard hitters feel the same. Now let's move on to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. PBC, Mr. Al Heyman. So Al wants to entertain himself by making another title to fight for. That's right, my hard hitters. There will be a new PBC title debuting next year in 2020. Do your motherfucking thing, Al. Fuck it, man. Shit, if Dana White can do it for the UFC, why not you, right? I'm very interested to see and find out all the details when it comes to this shit. And I'll keep y'all posted. Moving on. Speaking of Dana White, so we all know that Floyd. Wait a minute, hold up, man. Look at this shit, y'all. How many motherfucking times did this motherfucker retire and come back? God damn. Anyway, so once again, Floyd Mayweather is out of retirement and he's looking to do business with Dana White next year in 2020. He'll more than likely fight this man, Khabib, what I like to call the Conor McGregor killer. And speaking of, I know that's one motherfucker who don't want no more smoke with either one of those boys. But speaking of the smoke, who wants to smoke? Well, it looks like Floyd Mayweather is going to be the featured star in this segment. Shit, we already know Khabib won his ass. And the whole fucking solar system knows that Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao been calling his ass out for a rematch. And I'm pretty sure Canelo is willing to go on a grapefruit diet to make 147 in about a month to beat his motherfucking ass. But who really wants to smoke? My guy, Terrence Bud Crawford. Bud said, "I heard the news, and don't make me wait, motherfucker, make the date." He said, "Get off your motherfucking throne and let's get it on." Man, I'm really interested to see what path Floyd takes next year. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all could take an educated guess. So in other news, Logan Paul is appealing the KSI win from last month. He said, you know what? I thought about this shit for a little bit. And you fucking right, I'm gonna appeal this motherfucker. Especially after I found out Eddie Hearn tried to sabotage my motherfucking ass. We'll see who the real king of the ring is after I take this shit to the boxing guys themselves. Well, good luck with all that shit, Logan. Let's move on. God damn. He's back, y'all. Big Baby Miller. And he'll be joining his stablemate Tyson Fury because Big Baby Miller just signed a deal with Top Rank and the Godfather. The Godfather explained his reasoning for the acquisition too. He said, well, putting it plain and simple, I believe in giving people a second chance. You know, I've been around for a very long time, and I know a real one from a fraud. And after February 22nd, 2020, when all the smoke is cleared and Fury will be out of here, I'm going to need to start promoting a real badass, and that's Big Baby Miller. Now, I know he shot up all kinds of PEDs up his black ass, but I'll give him a pass. You know what, Bob? No matter what they say about you, you okay in my book. Now let's move on to Pac-Man. So Manny has it narrowed down to only 3 opponents. We got Danny Garcia, we got Mikey Garcia, and Showtime Sean Porter. Manny, if I were you, if I want to be alright come fight night, I'll pick Mike. Oh shit! This motherfucker really looking like the boogeyman for real, ain't he? This is a pic that was put out right after that horrific car accident Errol was in by the Dallas Police Department. Errol won't be fighting anytime soon, with at least not any fighters. Errol will be fighting the motherfucking cops, as I heard they try to slap our boy with a DUI. But you know what, man, all things considering though, Errol, man, he's doing better. He's doing a good job licking his wounds, man. And as a matter of fact, he was seen recently hanging out in some friend's mom and pop shop. You know, they got a new mom and pop food spot that just opened up there, and he went there to show his support. And they welcomed Errol with open arms, man. And that big motherfucker next to him made him a great big plate before he escaped. You know, good to see Errol back, man. Not only wealthy, but healthy. Now, in other news, let's talk about Sergey the Crusher Kovalev. Kovalev chilling like a motherfucking villain too, and you look at this motherfucker. So a lot of us had our eyebrows raised after that fight between Kovalev and Ducking Ass Alvarez, alright? Sergey said, hey, I'm hearing rumblings about most of you motherfuckers saying that this fight was rigged, but let me clear the air. You motherfucking right, that shit was rigged. I went out there and grabbed that goddamn bag and cleaned up like a motherfucker. Man, I remember way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hack to match. Now I'm getting so many hoe houses built up from scratch. Brothels to come for everyone. That's right, have it your motherfucking way, Sergey. Hey, by the way, man, let's talk about Canelo Ducking Ass Alvarez really quick before we get into the hot topic. Now we know Canelo, he just vacated that 168 WBA belt. You know which one I'm talking about, man. The one he beat the fuck out of Rocky Fielding for. Okay, so I just thought I'd let y'all know about that. But now let's move on to what we all been waiting for, the hot topic. So both Andy Ruiz and Anthony Flopshaw are preparing for their long-awaited rematch December 7th. Hey, wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. I fucked up, y'all, man. I got the wrong graphics up here. Give me a minute, man. Let's rewind that and bring that back, shall we? Okay, Chuck. Take 2. Ready? Action. Okay, so both Andy Ruiz and Anthony Flopshaw are preparing for their long-awaited rematch December 7th this Saturday from Saudi Arabia. And if y'all want my prediction for this fight, go back in time for a little bit and check out the very first KTFO info I did with Mr. Cleveland. All I can say is, it's fucking time to fight. We've been waiting and anticipating long enough. And look at what I got to show y'all on top of it. The whole fuck fucking card for the night. And god damn, it's a PED party up in this motherfucker. We got Dillian, Where's the B Sample White about to fight. Oh my god, I see PED Pavekin over there. Holy shit, man. One thing's for sure, there's gonna be some heavy hitting up in this motherfucker. Some of these motherfuckers getting knocked the fuck out for sure. Hey, that's right, Eddie. Stay ready. Because if another one of those motherfuckers pop dirty again, your motherfucking ass might have to step in. Shit. Let's get into these confirmed fight dates. There he is. The future of the heavyweight division, y'all. Daniel Dubois. I'm telling you, if you don't know him today, you damn sure will someday. After Deontay Wilder's done decapitating all these motherfuckers and when he retired, this man right here will be taking over the division. So make sure you tune in December 21st as Daniel Dubois beats the shit out of Fujimoto. Then we kick off the new year with the ladies. That's right, man. We gotta show some ladies some love, you know what I'm saying? So let's try this shit again. So we all know that this fight got canceled earlier this year. But we have a new fight date for the GOAT, Clarissa Shields, as she beats the living shit out of Hobson. Hobson, you've had this ass whooping on layaway, but on January 10th, it's payday. Then the following week, we have the newly unified super welterweight champion Julian J. Rock Williams making his first title defense January 18th. He'll be giving Rosario a nice boxing lesson, so make sure you tune in. Hey, and on top of that, it's free TV, my hard hitters. Tune in, man, live on Fox. Then comes February, and we'll have Jose Ramirez love tapping the fuck out of Zepeda February 10th, so make sure you tune in on ESPN. Then, wait for it. Nah, fuck that, man. We tired of waiting, man. Because now it's official, people. After Deontay Wilder sent my boy King Kong back to Skull Island with a devastating right hand, leaving King Kong's eyes like this, we finally had the fight that the world's been waiting for. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder taking on the Gypsy Queen, Tyson Fury, February 22nd. And I would advise all you motherfuckers to mark your calendars because you don't want to miss this one. So that's another one in the books, my hard hitters. I hope you enjoyed this episode of KTFO Info. I'll be back in the mix for round 6 on the 27th of this month. So I hope everyone enjoys their Christmas. But wait a minute, hold on. You'll be seeing me live and in the flesh next week as we get ready for another Knock the F Out podcast. This will be number 37, and I will be with my Ohioan brother, Mark Knopf from Ohio Runs Boxing. And you know who we gonna talk about? We talking about my guy, my favorite fighter, Terrence Bud Crawford, as he takes on the Green Machine, Kavaluskas. It's going down, man. Y'all tune in. You can follow me on Twitter at ChuckP216 to stay ahead of the game. And make sure you jab that like button before you go. And also, if you haven't become an official hard hitter and resident of the Ville, all you got to do is just hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you nothing. I'm going to leave you with that exclusive KTFO intro for my boy Bud Crawford. See you next week, my hard hitters.
Terrence Crawford is the next guy. Most people who follow the sport closely have his name on the tip of their tongue. Crawford, we're just kind of waiting to see, is this guy for real?
But my managers always would tell me, just take your time, relax, your day will come.
Crawford looks functionally ambidextrous.
Crawford is the closest thing to Marvelous Marvin when it comes to switching that I've seen in 20 years.
in shape, when you prepare yourself to the best of your abilities, nobody can beat you.